Imagine if you could look back hundreds of years and learn about ancestors you never knew existed, ghosts from the past with secrets to reveal.
With the help of genealogy experts, we embarked on a journey to find out more about some familiar Local 10 faces. So tonight, we're going to begin with our Betty Davis.
We are still planning on a beautiful day. And
you know her as Local 10's chief certified meteorologist.
We'll track that front through the weekend. It's
but like everyone, what's visible to the public eye hardly scratches the surface of who we are.
I would like to know the part about what's in me. Who am I? Am I part this, part that? Who was what? I really would like to know that.
Marlis Humphrey, president of the Florida State Genealogical Society, and Diane Southard, a DNA consultant, teamed up to help Betty peel away the layers of her past.
Are there any stories about your family that you remember?
I don't have a lot of oral history about my mother's side of the family, but my father's side, like I said.
Yeah.
Much of that history comes from her father's sister, her aunt, Margaret Davis.
She was pretty certain that her mother was Native American.
Betty had also been told that past relatives on either side of the family likely came through the slave trade from Africa.
So in Betty's case, we found out, not surprisingly, that her maternal line is from Africa, directly from Africa.
In fact, her DNA tests came back 76% African, 23% European, and 1% Asian. But the part that surprised her the most, of that European background, she's 8% Irish.
That part is funny. Irish. Wow, okay. That's interesting.
She was also surprised to learn there were no Native American markers in her DNA. Diane explains how that can happen.
There are a lot of reasons why you don't have the genetics of a particular ancestor, because you got 50% of your DNA from your dad and 50% from your mom, but the other 50% that was theirs is lost, it's gone. So what if the Cherokee DNA marker that Betty's family had was in that part she didn't get?
On her mother's side of the family comes the part Betty suspected. Her third great-grandfather, Henry, was a slave, dating back to the 1860s in Webster County, Georgia.
There is a slave owner, James Jowers, who has 41 slaves that are living in 8 slave houses, and Henry would have been about 15 years old at that time.
Her relative is actually listed as property in the slaveholder's will, with a value of $600.
$600 for a human. That is just really wild. Your grandparent, no less. Wow. Well, that's a sad part of history.
But Betty was happy to learn that there are relatives on her father's side of the family who she didn't even know existed.
Genetically, it's a solid connection.
I'm gonna look through this and see who the cousins were that I was matched with, and I think I may try to reach out and see who they are, so I'm just curious now.
As the one sharing her story, I was also stunned to learn, going back thousands of years,
To a nice, calm weekend, Betty.
Hey guys.
Betty and I are connected.
We do have a common origin, and if we were able to go back those thousands of years, we could find the ancestor that they both share.
Well, this is good stuff. Thank you. I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did this.
So they can prove that you guys actually have an ancestor way back when?
Yeah.
Betty, like thousands of years ago?
And more than just Calvin, even a connection on my father's paternal side to Ramses III.
Wow.
I mean, like
Yeah.
the pharaoh?
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
I know. I'm a queen.
And you and I are Irish sisters now, girl.
Yeah,
I know.
We're Irish.
I know. So there's just so much information and a lot of things answered, but it also opens up a lot of questions.
It
Yeah,
does.
it really does. It really does.
And I know we both did it, so I know we're going to delve into my past on Sunday night right after the
Absolutely. Yeah,
Oscars,
so-
and that's going to be interesting too, because I know Betty and I, we keep reading more and more. There's just so much paperwork,
Yeah.
and I don't even think they gave it all to us. I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to talking a bit more about the both of you. So From Lori O. Jennings, now we go to Betty O. Davis, since you guys are Irish. Take it away.
And Calvin, if you're my cousin, I'll be nicer to you moving forward, okay?
Well,